Rotarians at heart. M B Nirmal, excellent novel radical. The third in the series on some well-known Indians who, though not Rotarians, have rendered selfless service to humanity. By editor. Sparks come to everyone. You must learn to recognize the spark and turn it into a path-breaking idea. This is the philosophy of M B Nirmal, the man behind Exnora. Nirmal was born in Kundratur on 10th October 1943. His ancestors were rich landowners who held sway over several villages. They donated land for temples. They were the first to run buses in Chengalpet district, and they owned dairy farms. However, much of the wealth was depleted by the time Nirmal came on the scene. He recalls how he was forced to go to a moneylender to finance his first scooter. Nirmal did his BCom at Pachaipa's College and joined the Indian Overseas Bank as a clerk. The necessity to earn a living denied him any further education at that time. But the determined young man was not one to let things get him down. He studied for the law degree and passed the examination while he was working. Nirmal married a budding doctor and brought her to live at Giriyappa Road in T. Nagar, Chennai. The street was like a glorified cowshed. His friends asked him, "Can't you move to a better place?" Nirmal knew there was something not practical or even possible. So the next best thing was to try and improve the place he lived in. That is what he did. In 1976, as manager of the Chengalpet branch of the bank, Nirmal was in the routine process of recovering small loans while walking past a potter's hut. He saw a little girl doing her homework in the half shadow between a street lamp and the light from the moon. Nirmal could not help but compare this young girl's plight with that of his daughter's. His daughter went to a convent school, had the facility of studying at home under a table lamp and fan. This little girl's tenacity to achieve the same goal in spite of the disadvantages touched Nirmal's heart. He calls it his first spark. He thought of providing conventional electricity supply to these huts, but there would be a risk of fire and a meter could not be installed easily. So he went to the Tamil Nadu Electricity Board to work out a solution. He found an old plan which had not been implemented. He shook the dust off and revived it. Soon, every hut had a minimum supply to provide one 40-watt bulb at a subsidized running cost of ₹2.50 per month. The cost of providing the wiring, etc., came to ₹25 per hut. With the help of the Lions Club, Nirmal was able to raise ₹14,000 to cover these costs. Then came the job of collecting the monthly payment from the residents. Nirmal undertook to use the bank's facilities to do this. Thus, that little girl and many other children like her could now work in relative comfort. According to Nirmal, this first venture into the world of service is the one that even today gives him the greatest satisfaction. He says he has never been able to do anything better to date. Nirmal went on to train youngsters in modern techniques of farming and started a cooperative dairy farm. Soon, the village of Sogandi became prominent for his progress.